Hi, Maddie. Hi, Muhammad. This is Mrs. O'Neill. I thought it'd be a perfect day to get us kind of caught up on some of the read aloud we were doing in our reading group. We've been reading Tooter Pepperday. All right, so let's recap what we've already read. Chapter 1. The Pepperday family was moving from their hometown of Morgantown, but we know that Tooter did not want to leave. So, she had chained herself to the sink, and Mrs. Pepperday had to tickle her to find out where the key was so that they could undo the handcuffs and help her to leave. Chapter 2, we find out that they're going to go live with Aunt Sally. And we know that Tooter did not want to leave and was pretty upset about leaving. So she gives her family the silent treatment. In other words, she won't talk to them or answer any of their questions or say anything because she's really upset about having to leave. She's going to miss her life. She's going to miss her friends. She just doesn't want to go. All right, chapter 3. Tooter is bored and is annoying her father, so her mother kicks her out of the house and tells her she needs to go explore the farm. However, Tooter really just doesn't want to do that. So at the end of chapter 3, we find out that she and Chucky go walking down the road to see if they can find a McDonald's. All right, chapter 4. In the beginning of chapter 4, Mrs. Pepperday meets Mr. Tolan, who's their neighbor, who brings Chucky and Tooter back to Aunt Sally's farm after they've been walking to try and find the McDonald's. Towards the middle of chapter 4, we find out that Aunt Sally is really upset with one of the brood hens who has knocked off 4 eggs and smashed them everywhere. But they realize that there's one more egg that's left over that was fine. So they take it inside the house and they incubate it. At the end of chapter 4, Tooter is given the job of having to turn the egg, even though she really doesn't want to. And she's not happy about it, but that's her job to do. Okay, chapter 5. Mr. and Mrs. Pepperday feel bad about moving, and they feel bad that Tooter isn't very happy. They tell her that she can, kind of get used to the farm, but she doesn't want to do that. Tooter kind of starts to act out. She starts acting like a chicken to prove that, her job of having to take care of the egg is kind of silly. At chapter 6, we find out that Mrs. Pepperday can't find Tooter. Chucky hasn't seen her. Mr. Pepperday hasn't seen her. Chucky then tells Mrs. Pepperday that Tooter told him she was going to go walk home. So Mrs. Pepperday gets in the car and drives all around in one direction and then in the other direction to see if they can find her, only to find out when they get home, Harvey, who's Aunt Sally's dog, alerts them that there's someone in Tooter's room, and lo and behold, Tooter has been hiding underneath her bed and wouldn't answer any of her mother's calls. All right, chapter 7. Tooter's mom is so upset with her that not only does she punish her, but she tells Tooter that she has to go see Aunt Sally to get punished by Aunt Sally as well. But her punishment for Aunt Sally is to be shown all the way around the farm. However, before they do that, Tooter has a really long heart-to-heart talk with Aunt Sally about how she's feeling and what's going on, and starts to feel a little bit better about everything. All right, so that's our recap. Our next video, I will start reading some more. I hope you're all doing well. I miss you, and we'll talk soon.